In today's video, we take a look at the Diamond Art Dog Breeds book by Diamond Dotz. Let's take a look. Well, here I have one of the Diamond Art's Diamond book from Diamond Dotz. This one is the Dog Breeds. Now, these are really nice. This allows you to, in a way, kind of make your own custom Diamond Dotz, or if you have a bunch of their Diamond Dotz lines, you probably have a bunch of the drills left over. Well, what do you do with these leftover drills? This is a great use for that. It is going to have a bunch of inspirational type items and then actual things that you can do on your own. So let's go ahead and take a look at this to see what all we have, and then it's letting us know how to use it, showing us all the stuff. They're premium pens, which I don't have one of yet, but I'm interested in getting to see what's different, what's special about those. Then how to do a diamond dot. Much more detail than in that little pamphlet that you get within all of the there we go. I just happen to have one offhand. Then in the kit itself, so that's nice. And then about taking your own sketches and turning them into diamond art. Tips for success, very cool. Some patterns. And now we get into the actual designs for this book. I believe there are going to be 10 of them. And the Chocolate Lab, this is definitely one that I'm going to want to do. My family, huge lab fans. I'll probably have to make this one to give to my parents. And the Dachshund for my wife's mom. And then this is the one, this is the reason I got the book for this one. I love this really close view. One of the very first ones I ever did was the Leopard Spy, which is a very similar one to this. So I absolutely love that. Then a beagle. Golden Retriever, and finally a Corgi. And then how to make up some letters. Very cool. I definitely like this. It definitely gives you some suggestions, a lot more tips on what to do, some better tips, better how-tos to get started, and then some great little dog ones for you to do, especially a great resource for all of those extra drills that you have. So now again, of course, I bet you're wondering, well, how am I going to do this? Because this is just a sheet. You're not going to want to do it on here. There are a couple different options for doing these. Your first one is Diamond Dotz themselves sell a roll, and it is a blank roll with no patterns on it, and they come in different sizes, and you would know which size you need for here. And I think there's like 2 or 3 different sizes, so you would just look to see what size they recommend here, look to see if this one will fit, and then get that. So that is one way to do it. The other way is they also, which I don't have because I haven't needed yet, but they also sell their glue. So if you had a canvas of your own that maybe you printed out the border, or that you printed something on, maybe even that you printed this on, if you could photocopy this and print that out onto a canvas, you can then take their glue, put that on there. Once the glue sets, it becomes very sticky, just like you have here. If you do something like that, an additional item that they sell is just that plastic cover. Of course, if you have multiples of these sets, you probably have leftover plastics if you haven't thrown them away or cut them as you're going along. But that is another item that they sell. So if you were to make your own canvas, they give you the means to do that by selling the plastic and the glue separately. Next is for the drills themselves. There are one of two different means of procuring those. The first is they do sell just individual pots of all of their drills. That this has doesn't say the number of them in here, but it lets you know their number, all that kind of stuff. So here, when you're looking in the book, you can see again just the symbol, which is going to be on the picture itself, and then their Diamond Dotz number here. So I know, so you can go through the store, go through whatever, and just 844, get the one that you need. The other means is if you have a bunch of leftover drills from other Diamond Dotz arts that you have done. Like for me, for example, I already have a ton of this black, just 8001, so I didn't need to get that one here. So that is another way of using up your old or your leftover drills from other kits. But of course, if they're asking for some that you do not have, this is how you get them. Well, that is everything for the Diamond Arts Dog Breeds book by Diamond Dotz. I hope this review and how to use video has helped you to determine if this is something that you would be interested in. Now, again, of course, this will be one of the more slightly advanced models that you do. If you print on your own canvas and use the glue, it might be a little easier because you will have the symbols there like you're used to on your Diamond Dotz. If you're using one of their sheets, you would need this next to you and you would have to see, all right, go here and be very meticulous. It definitely would be one of the more advanced ways of putting them on here. And you might need to set up a set of multiple colors to go at once so you can get the color that you need, because you definitely would probably want to do line by line rather than section, or rather than doing one color at a time. So it definitely adds to that little bit of difficulty that some people might be looking for to kind of up their game to make it a little more of a challenging to use. But it does give us a means for using some of those older or leftover drills from other kits. And then, of course, this is just a stepping stone for you. There's no reason why you can't take this, again, because these mats are much cheaper than buying a whole kit, getting a couple of the mats, and then changing the colors, just using this for your design of the dog that you're interested in, and then changing up the colors a little bit, where if you wanted to make a more of a black and gray dog, where you would then use some of the different colors here and change it up in that manner. Again, that would add to the difficulty, add to the customization to it. It will help make it a little more you. But this is a great stepping stone and starting point for continuing the hobby. Well, once again, I hope this review and how to has helped you determine if this is something you'd be interested in. And until next time, everybody, I'll see you later.